For decades, Kylie Minogue has been a pop icon, but in 2025, something remarkable happened. Kylie didn't just stage a comeback, she went viral. At a time when the music industry is dominated by Gen Z stars, TikTok trends, and hyper-digital rollouts, Kylie re-entered the cultural conversation with a force no one saw coming. Her resurgence wasn't driven by a conventional album release or nostalgia tour, it was something far more powerful, a blend of reinvention, digital savvy, and a perfect storm of internet-fueled fandom. So what exactly sparked Kylie's return to center stage in 2025? It started with a surprise collaboration, one that paired her with a much younger, massively popular alt-pop star who grew up idolizing her. The single, a euphoric synth disco anthem, fused Kylie's signature dance pop shimmer with a moody modern edge. Fans instantly recognized the sound that made Kylie a legend, while new listeners found themselves hooked on her timeless voice and magnetic energy. But the song didn't just top charts, it went viral on TikTok, where a fan-made dance challenge turned the track into a global trend. Overnight, clips of teens and 20-somethings lip-syncing and dancing to Kylie's voice flooded For You pages. For many of them, this was their first real exposure to Kylie Minogue, not the 80s pop star or the early 2000s dance diva, but a fresh, relevant artist. Suddenly, Kylie wasn't just a legend from their parents' playlists. She was a current, charting artist with the same cultural pull as today's biggest stars. This viral spark reignited interest in Kylie's back catalog. Can't Get You Out of My Head climbed back into streaming charts. Vintage performances from her iconic Fever era began circulating, with Gen Z fans marveling at her fashion, choreography, and stage presence. In comments and reposts, younger fans dubbed her the original pop blueprint, praising her decades-long ability to evolve without ever losing her essence. But Kylie wasn't just riding a trend. She seized the moment strategically. Just weeks after the viral success of her single, Kylie announced an immersive digital concert experience, part virtual, part augmented reality. Using the latest volumetric capture technology, she appeared in virtual reality venues around the world, performing both new songs and reimagined versions of her classics. Fans could attend via VR headset or mobile app, creating a shared concert experience that felt intimate, futuristic, and unforgettable. The event drew millions of attendees worldwide, cementing Kylie's status as an innovator, not just a nostalgia act. She also launched a fashion collaboration inspired by her late 90s and early 2000s aesthetic metallic fabrics. Glittering crop tops, platform boots, all repackaged with a contemporary twist. The collection, dubbed Disco 25, sold out within hours. Influencers and celebrities alike flaunted the pieces, turning Kylie's visual legacy into the year's most unexpected fashion trend. Just like that, she wasn't only trending for music, she was dominating style feeds, too. What made Kylie's resurgence so unique was its authenticity. While many legacy artists struggle to stay relevant by chasing trends, Kylie leaned into her identity. She never abandoned who she was, she simply reframed it for a new audience. She didn't try to be something she wasn't. Instead, she reminded the world of who she had always been. Endlessly adaptable, eternally stylish, and quietly revolutionary. Behind the scenes, Kylie's team understood the assignment. Her digital presence was carefully curated but felt refreshingly genuine. Short behind-the-scenes clips showed her laughing with dancers, rehearsing choreography, and interacting with fans. She posted throwbacks alongside current content, drawing a direct line between her past and present. Her presence online didn't scream marketing strategy, it felt like a reintroduction on her terms. And it wasn't just fans who took notice. Music critics who had once overlooked or dismissed Kylie began re-evaluating her influence. Major publications ran features declaring her one of pop's most underrated visionaries. Cultural analysts dissected her career longevity, noting that her ability to survive and thrive across multiple musical eras was almost unparalleled. Kylie Minogue, once seen as a lightweight in the pop world, was suddenly being celebrated as a case study in artistic evolution. Even Hollywood came calling. In early 2025, Kylie appeared in a critically acclaimed indie film where she played a washed-up disco singer, rediscovering her voice in a small coastal town. The performance was subtle, poignant, and layered with metatextual nods to her own life. The role earned her nominations at several international film festivals and sparked awards season buzz. Just like that, Kylie wasn't just back in the charts, she was part of cinema's conversation. even Hollywood came calling. In early 2025, Kylie appeared in a quick Kylie's Resurgence also revealed something deeper about the cultural moment we're in. Audiences, weary of fast-paced content cycles and superficial viral fame, seem to be craving substance, history, and authenticity. Kylie Minogue offered all of that wrapped in rhinestones and reverb. She didn't just remind us of the past. She made the past feel present, even futuristic. Part of Kylie's success in 2025 lies in how she bridged generational gaps. Millennials who grew up with her music found themselves reconnected with a piece of their youth. Gen Z audiences discovered a pop icon whose work ethic, artistry, and glamour felt aspirational. And boomers, who remembered Kylie's Neighbors days, saw a full-circle moment that spanned decades. Few artists can claim that kind of cross-generational magic, and even fewer can do it without feeling manufactured. One of the most heartwarming elements of Kylie's comeback has been how she used it to uplift others. Rather than hoarding the spotlight, she collaborated with younger queer and indie artists, brought emerging dancers on tour, and used her platform to highlight LGBTQ+ issues. Kylie's always been a gay icon, but in 2025, she used that status to give back and give visibility to the next generation of queer creators. There's also something timeless about Kylie's optimism. In a year marked by digital burnout and social fatigue, Kylie's music shimmering, upbeat, full of longing and light offered escape and euphoria. Her songs weren't just catchy, they were cathartic. They reminded listeners that pop doesn't have to be cynical to be powerful, that joy can be revolutionary, that resilience can sound like a disco beat. And now Kylie's influence is everywhere. From major stars citing her as an inspiration to choreographers replicating her iconic dance style, from TikTok tributes to viral soundbites from her interviews, Kylie Minogue has become more than a comeback story, she's a phenomenon. She's a reminder that legacy doesn't mean being stuck in the past. It means having the foundation to build something new, again and again. Kylie's unexpected viral resurgence in 2025 is more than just a cultural blip, it's a blueprint for how to age in pop without becoming irrelevant, for how to innovate while honoring your roots, for how to be yourself in a world that often demands reinvention. Kylie didn't change to fit the moment. The moment changed to celebrate Kylie. And as fans wait for her next move, whether it's another album, a tour, or an unexpected pivot into new creative territory, one thing is clear. Kylie Minogue isn't done surprising us. If anything, 2025 has proven she's still just getting started,